Ghana is set to reduce the cost of cement production by producing a local substitute for clinker, the binding agent in cement, with the establishment of two factories. The Ghana Standards Authority CA Director General, Prof. Alex Dodu, has confirmed the move to establish the factories, which will reduce the importation of clinker into the country. The use of a locally produced substitute for clinker is expected to replace up to 50% of the clinker currently imported into Ghana for cement production. Dodu revealed that the CA has published papers on the use of clay as a substitute for clinker and is working with the two firms to ensure that the cement produced meets world-class standards. The factory's establishment is a significant move towards import substitution, which will not only reduce production costs but also create job opportunities for Ghanaians. The factory's products will be subject to rigorous testing to ensure they meet quality standards before entering the market. The move towards local production of clinker substitutes will also help reduce Ghana's carbon footprint by cutting down on the energy required for importing clinker. The local production will also reduce the country's reliance on imports and increase its self-sufficiency in cement production. In what will become the world's largest clay calcination installation and the second record-breaking clay calcination order, Flesmith is set to provide significant reductions in carbon emissions to CBI Ghana Ltd's cement production outside of Accra in southern Ghana. Ghana is the perfect location for using clay as an environmentally friendly alternative to clinker, says Frederick Albrecht, CEO at CBI Ghana Ltd. West Africa is traditionally a clinker and cement importing region due to the lack of suitable limestone reserves. Developing countries with their young populations and a growing need for infrastructure and housing represents the future in cement consumption. Calcined clay cements are the most sustainable alternative to traditional clinker-based cement. With the support from Flesmith, we will be able to operate clay calcination in a large scale, Frederick Albrecht conclude. Using calcined clay to minimize the need for traditional carbon-intensive clinker is a key technology in eliminating the environmental footprint from cement production, which today accounts for 7-8 of the world's CO2 emissions. Ghana spends over the US $0.5 billion annually on importing clinker, according to Professor Dodu. Cement producers such as Continental Blue Investments Ghana Limited CBI are taking action to change this strategy. Its new 4050 Otipa clay calcination unit will be one of the first in Africa and will source local clay as a raw material to replace 30 to 40% of the clinker in the final product. This will result in a 20% reduction in CO2 emissions from cement production compared to current practices and a 30 to 40% reduction of CO2 compared to standard production of ordinary Portland cement OPC, including the production of imported clinker. Modernizing Africa's cement sector will result in innovations to reduce the clinker factor and the addition of new substitute raw materials. Dr. Wolfram Schmidt, a senior researcher at the Federal Institute for Materials Research and Testing BAM in Germany, believes Africa will play a crucial role in the use of local raw materials for cement and concrete manufacture. The future of concrete technology will be invented in Africa. The continent is very rich in resources, but we've never considered it in the past for concrete technology. We need to find ways to bring these resources to standards because they're the same materials that are already standardized, said Dr. Schmidt.